Alright, welcome back to another episode of Dune Spice Wars with Icarus. In this episode, we're going to be looking at jumping into the broken land here that we stopped in the last episode on, with mission modifiers of negative 60% authority cost to annex a village, territory modifiers of 50% intelligence gain or production, there is no spice, and then you sell intelligence to the chome rather than spice. Also, there's no sandworms, so I'm not going to get eaten. Looking at it, there is low siege activity, so I would typically take young Paul here. However, I'm thinking that I might take, not even going to be able to get close to pronouncing that. So we're going to switch that. We're still going to keep Doctor, because he produces that 2 knowledge and 15% maximum health and 30% regeneration. If we do capture this, we will gain military units with 1 starting experience level, 10% influence production, and negative 10% cost and duration of a peaceful annexation. Along with that, there are secondary objectives where if we lose no troops, we'll gain 3 development assets, and we'll have pressure within Arrakis reduced by 5%. Right now, we do own 1 segment of Arrakis, or Dune, and we're just going to go ahead and get started here. I do hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am actually getting a little more into Dune. I did use one of my Audible credits to pick up the first book, and a land trade is actually land trod, so been pronouncing that wrong the entire time. That's on me.
My lord,
but yeah, we'll get started.
this territory is of strategic importance in the conquest of Arrakis. We can use its resources to sustain the troops' efforts. We must make the most of the smallest patch of land.
Awesome. Thanks a lot. On this one, it looks like to extend our grasp, we need to gain control over the land, and we need to control 10 villages. So I think we're going to go complete Zerg mode on this and do authority build. That way we're generating enough authority to take over everything. We're going to continue to peacefully annex and aggressively annex each one of these villages around us. So what that means is we're going to need to really explore very quickly and get our authority production up. So I'm going to go ahead and close Hawat there. I'm going to hit the pause, and I'm going to get some things planned out here. So I'm going to turn auto recon. We're going to start building another ornithopter. And then I'm going to get 1 troop, 1 heavy squad. That way we can start getting that rolling. So the heavy squad is equipped with the rocket launchers, and they can breach enemy defenses and open the way for other units, which is going to be our troopers. I think the next bunch I'm going to take another trooper and a ranger. Alright. What do we got over here? Anything? Who am I going up against? I got us, we got the Harkonnens, and we got Corano. There's nothing up there. Alright. Perfect. Awesome. So I'm going to get our trooper and a ranger when we have enough manpower.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to push you to the edge here.
Where you need us.
Kick it up another notch, I think. 1.2. I'm going to start a peaceful annexation because we are going to be blitzing this. Plunderers, plus 3 Solari production per military village or building, and plus 20% statecraft building resource production. So is this a unique area? It does not look that way. We do have a Plascrete bonus here. No, we have a processing plant is what we can do. Preserve the ruins and gain authority. Authority is going to be the most important resource, I believe,
At your service, sir.
on this playthrough. So the Harkonnens are already up 1.
All clear.
Alright, turn on auto recon. I need 2 more manpower. We'll get the Rangers up next. Come on. There it is. Rangers coming in. Missing resource. I don't have influence. Where's my influence? Influence.
Here to deal with the heavy stuff.
Let's move in. Take control. Because I will not have influence enough for quite some time in order to get that. Okay. Then we have a geothermal or an energy source, which will be nice. We've got an ongoing siege. We'll go ahead and capture. What do we got here? We've got gain 100% of villages. Whoa, that might be too quick. Gain 100% of villages' water production as Solari and +3 Solari per economic building. So, I think we do a little bit of a dew collector in order to take advantage of that. So we're gonna get at least one to make that even. We'll figure out what that is afterwards, or after it's completely built.
At your service.
Alright. New village under control. Development. I don't really need crews because we don't have any fusion plant. Because we don't have any spice on this. Authority from agents. I think that's going to be our best bet here. And then when we do get an agent, in forever, espionage will unlock when you gain your first agent. At some point. So we're about to take the advantage here on villages when this does pop. There it is. Oh, the Harkonnens are right next to us. What was your quirk? You are +3 Solari per military and 20% bonus statecraft. Can detect. Military. I think we'll do manpower. Okay, so all my folks are here. I'm gonna push down because that is gonna be my next bundle that I can take. I need to get an agent up and running. That way I can steal that intelligence. Quote unquote steal. It's not actually stealing, it's mine. Agent production is slowly progressing.
Listening.
Alright.
Attack!
We gotta move in. I should have enough authority. I don't have the plascrete in order to mess with that. Do tell me in the comments what your favorite Dune book is. Is it one of the original 6-book series, or is it one of the posthumous books released by Frank's son and a couple of the different authors that have helped it continue to expand the universe? Okay, so I'm not gonna die there, which is good. Zerg mode continued. We are gonna capture that. We do have open building slots here. I don't think I waste manpower on that. What was your quirk? Water production and per economic. I'm gonna get some more Solari production up here. Already upgrading, so you can only build one at a time. It's all well and good. Are you done yet? Oh, I'm paused. I'm a genius. Okay. Experimental furnace. This one allows a processing plant to be built. Which is somewhere. Refinery. I'm losing my mind. Airfield water experimental processing plant. So that'll really benefit us in the long term with our Solari production. There'll be another processing plant. What do we got? Homogeneity threshold reached. 5K. New village under control and construction complete. What do we have? I don't have the plascrete, so I can't mess with that. I will need to wait a minute for my troops to heal. Village quirks are 10% resources from pillaged villages and sieges. And then we have a bonus for our plascrete factories. So I'll go ahead and plunk a plascrete factory. How are we doing? We don't have the manpower because we're regenerating our units. We're about to go negative. Development is good. Cultural assimilation will continue to help us do our peaceful annexations. Yes. And continue to help us push forward with our goal here. So our folks should be pretty well healed. Yep, I'm back up to +7. I'm going to get another ornithopter. I don't have any manpower.
On duty.
I'm going to move these folks up to here. That way I can push in with what looks like a slope down. That's not a slope. I don't... How do you get there? How are you planning to get there, I guess, is the real question.
As you command.
So you just rappel down the cliff face? Sounds like a plan. We got construction complete, so that was more Solari production. I do need to get some militia up and running. However, at this point, I think the rush is to continue to capture these villages here. What do I think? What would be a good choice? Duty army, shields, and swords. So if I could replace troopers with wardens, that would be great. However, troopers are a hell of a lot cheaper and do basically the exact same thing. Except wardens have 2 extra armor versus our troopers. Yeah. I'll just let it continue to go to fight out here. This ornithopter's good to go. We'll get him researching. Or reconning. Unassigned agent. Yes! We finally got him. Authority, manpower, influence. Let's get some influence rocking and rolling. They continue allowing us to peacefully annex. So I've got Plascrete up and running. I need 73 authority. Should jump to the lead again. Yep. Perfect. Yours are recruitment office limit. Recruitment office is manpower production. You also allow me to have a processing plant, which will be Solari. And I think Solari will be very nice for us. Am I making any intelligence to sell? Nope. To me, really not that big of a deal. We'll start the annexation. We got a land shroud in about a day. With no influence, because I'm spending it all. Can I peacefully? I need influence and authority. I have none of either. Okay, let's see what Lenshrod's got for us. Imperial Audit. Gaining Lenshod standings. Manpower recruitment cost. And building cost. Man, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to take this manpower as really the one I'm going to focus on. And I didn't get it at all. So I didn't get anything. Whoops. Maybe I should have focused on something else. Oh well. It's okay. Alright, what do we got? We've got a Reg, Freeman Mercenaries or Intelligence, and you help with Plascrete, which I need. So we'll build a Plascrete factory here. We are draining our resources of manpower due to our healing of our units. Did I get that ornithopter? I don't think so. I do. What are you? Let's check out the armory. Troopers. Experience levels grant an additional, yes. Heavy squads. Gives 10% damage received. No. 20% against flying units. Experienced levels grant more firepower. I think I'll take that. And attack speed power. I like the range for my rangers. But it don't. Okay. We got the villages. What do we have? We have 5. They must have 4. So I've got to continue to push. Let's go to our agents here and move them away from the influence. Okay. So that allows me to take the intel.
Sir?
It's my guy. I gotta continue to hurry here. Oh, so that is 3, so then that's 4. Alright, we gotta get rocking and rolling here. Air network, no. 20% agent recruitment speed, 110%. Correct. Let's see. Okay. So we'll take that. And that looks like the Harkonnens. I need to head them off from invading my space. So I think, do I push? That is a long run, but I think it makes sense. Run on your little stubby legs.
Ready.
Oh, wow. That crash ship. That looks cool. Oh, I thought that was my guy for a second. I was about to freak out. I thought I was going to lose a dude. Because I would really like to keep the pressure low. And to gain those development points. So I need 59 authority. It'll be fine. So, I've got my whoa. Got a little mine going on there. 6 folks. Economic buildings and Solari per military. What's the quirk here? We've got intelligence per statecraft. We've got 1 scientist. Visit, witness a sandworm. I don't know if either one of those is going to really be happening. Which I think is okay. Usually helps. I got a labyrinthopter. Let's just have them fly
on vector
all the way around, see what they can do. See if that visit 5. Huh, see if that
copy.
Not really do anything, but construction impossible. What do we want? We don't want knowledge because we're a bunch of illiterate folks. I think it's the administrative hall. That way we can get more authority going. I wonder where Corno's at. Corno's got to be over here somewhere. Water cellar caravan. I don't really need a siege. Authority would be great, but I don't have the money. There's a whole boatload of people. Dialects, extend your grasp. 59. So I should have that starting on the next day. Point of interest. Let's snag our intel. Come on. Let's go. Hurry up. Assigned to showman, blah, blah, blah. 1 influence and 1 per agent assigned to counterintelligence. Let's just take some water. There we go. Okay.
At your service, sir.
So, it's going to be hours. What are you? You're 98. You're 110. Ugh. Chome shares are now open. We got a new agent. That takes some more authority production. Because that is what's going to be my bottleneck here.
Listening.
Did you find what you needed to find? Is it 6? Send you that way. Okay. What does that give me? 3 knowledge permanently. Cool. Goodbye. Harkonnens. Decline. I'm not helping you. So we've reached 10,000 homogeny. That word. So that means I can do heroes. Cannot attack, can be turned off. I'm just gonna tank Duncan. Because he can. Uh-oh.
And my Duke.
Duncan can
I'm at your service, sire.
attack. And I like that. So I'm gonna move Duncan
I
over
understand,
here.
sire.
I need to go back through and at least put a melee and a ranged militia in each one of these. That way, this doesn't happen again.
Heavy weapon at your service.
Gone pretty quick.
Awaiting orders.
Super quick. So then we'll take militia and ranged militia. Make that small. They are capturing that village. What do I want to do? You're 76. You would be 60. I'll get that pretty quick here. Got more technology. Let's get some more command points. Oh, and, you know, do that casual unpause thing. Okay.
We are ready.
Do we have some more armory? Minus 10% damage received in melee. Allied military units attacking the same target deal 10% for 1 stack. Plus 30% power, however you attack 25% slower. So we'll give a little more power via that. I don't think we really are going to have any flying units to deal with. So I think it makes most sense to mitigate some of the damage that we might have coming in. Let's get some more authority flowing here, because that is, again, our bottleneck. Do I head them off up here? I think that makes the most sense. I'm about to get squeezed, though.
You wish me to go, sire?
Yes, I do, down here.
Report as soon as possible.
So you were intelligence and siege production. What do we have on the intelligence? Nothing that I really can't live without. Got plenty of water. Let's get some more Solari production. And I think I got 2 troopers. Take another 2 rangers. While that's happening, what do you give me? Knowledge. A research hub. Mercenary. Or you give me Blastcrete. Yep. So we'll take that. Another Lantrod in a day. Once we get our military, we're going to push into this level 6 village. But I'll tell you what. We are about 30 minutes in. We're going to put a cut in here. In our next episode, we're going to continue to push in with a peaceful annexation of this village here on the bottom right. We're going to wait for our rangers to be produced and recruited, and then we will take over this level 6 village. We are currently at 6 of 10 villages to win, with Harkonnens in a close second at 5 out of 10, and then Corno at 4 out of 10. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure that you are leaving a like. If it has earned a subscription, that'd be amazing if you subscribed. And I really do appreciate everybody who's made it to this point in the video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we will be completing the Broken Lands.